this is something traumatized that happened to me. While I was in foster care and while I was pregnant, my foster parents put their hands on me, and I stayed like a dub. I stayed because I felt like I had no choice.
If you are wondering why she is joking about a nun laughing matter, it's because she's accepted what happened to her and she's laughing to keep from crying. Terrible coping mechanism, right?
And disclaimer, this is a trigger warning. I'm gonna put this in the beginning. It's a trigger warning of child abuse, physical abuse, and mental abuse. Okay, so I know I told you guys, y'all, I had to do that for the little 15 seconds of when like you finna click on a video and it's like that little preview. Basically had to give a summary. But if I'm like being like goofy about the situation, it's because I literally laugh to keep me from crying. Like, I've always done it like my whole life. I really like stopped dealing with my trauma and just laughed about it. Like, I'm in therapy for that now though. Yeah, don't laugh about your trauma, guys. Deal with it. Don't be like me. But I always make like situations goofy that are like bad. I don't know. It's probably why my friends love me. Just goofy. But I know I told you guys I wouldn't be doing story times, but I actually am. I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of story times, and I'm also going to be doing like a day in the life of a teen mom in foster care, just like stuff in that category. I'm going to be doing that, and then also I'm doing story times to help people and for like awareness purposes. Okay, so I'm reading off this, y'all. I keep getting sidetracked. I thought me using this would help me not get sidetracked, but I'm still getting sidetracked, y'all. I got ADHD. Be patient with me. This is my second video. And if I'm acting goofy, I'm laughing to keep me from crying, okay? Okay, thank you. Okay, so when I found out I was pregnant, I was in Omaha. Like, I was still running. Like, I was still doing all of the same stuff that I was doing. So they moved me to Lincoln for respite. Once I got there, I met my foster parent. Well, my foster mom. We automatically clicked. Like, we clicked. We had a lot of stuff in common. I'm a Capricorn. She's a Capricorn. Both of our moms is Cancers. We both didn't really get along with our moms. Her mom tried to take her. Keep in mind, her mom tried to take her baby when she was younger. We both was having. We both was pregnant at the same age, having a baby at the same age. Yeah, so once we stopped like talking about like all of our trauma and stuff, like, y'all, I was so comfortable to the point where I gave this lady a whole trauma dump of my life. Like, that's how comfortable I was, and I've never did that before. Like, I've never ever did that before. So I was just thinking, like, yes, this is the foster placement. I don't want to stay here for only a week. I think I want to stay here for real. Like, I thought it was meant for me to be there. Also, she had said that she saw a pink pacifier in her dream the day before I came, and she told me my baby's gender before I even found out my baby's gender. So I felt like it was just meant for me to be there. I was 8 weeks pregnant. Once I got there, I felt so welcome. Like, she took me around to like her kids' house. Mind you, all of her kids is grown. Her youngest child is 24 years old. Her grandchild was still living there, which she was 18. Me and her daughter also had our babies at the same age. So yeah, her daughter was 18. And yeah. Back to the story. My bad, y'all. I keep getting sidetracked. So she cooked for me. She drove me around to like I met most of her kids. Like, they were all welcoming. I was just like, yeah, finally, like, yeah, I think I want to stay here. Like, I think this is the home for me. So fast forward to like a month later, I went to go visit my.
I forgot to add this, but in between that month, she was trying to turn me against my mom. She kept trying to say that my mom wanted to take my baby and things in that category, trying to make it seem like she didn't care about me, and it worked. So after that, me and my mom's relationship was already rocky. I had nobody but my friends, but they couldn't really help me because they were a whole city away.
My grandma in Omaha, and my dad had took my phone, like one of my phones a while back, and he was at grandma in Omaha, and my dad had to. So like a couple of weeks into me having my phone, like one night, like I'll be up late on my phone, like regular teen like stuff. Like I was like having a baby, but I was still like a kid, like I was still a teenager, like I was still like any ordinary teenager. So I was up all night, like on my phone, like just on my phone watching TikToks, like playing games just on my phone or on the phone with my friends. So one night she came in and she asked me for my phone, and I was like no, and we just like got into like a little tiny argument about it. But like I was like, I'm not giving you my phone. I'm not comfortable giving you my phone. I gave my last rewind back. I told her no, like I don't want to give you my phone. I'm not comfortable giving my phone. Okay. I woke up the next morning. The remote was gone and the charger that she had bought me was gone. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I asked her like, how can I get my stuff back? And she was like, clean up the whole house. So I'm like, okay. Mind you, she want me to clean it. Like, mind you, I'm pregnant. She's trying to have me deep clean the whole house, like from top to bottom. Like, not the whole house, but basically like the whole upstairs. I have to deep clean the kitchen with bleach, chemicals. Like, I'm early on in my pregnancy, but she still had me doing this even after the fact. Like, cleaning up the bathroom and the kitchen after the fact. So I'm cleaning up the bathroom. I have to clean up the bathroom, deep clean the bathroom.
So after I got done cleaning up everything, I asked for my stuff back and she only gave me my remote back. So once I realized that she only gave me my remote, I went to go ask for my charger and she called me a BITC and asked me why was I at her door. Mind y'all, I let that slide, so that's why I was so frustrated in that video, because she kept disrespecting me and I kept letting it slide.
I was thinking like, do this B word not know who I am? Like, I will literally tear her whole house up. That's what I was thinking at the time. I didn't do it. I was more so like shook that she really just said this. Like, in all the foster placements that I've been in, nobody ever did that or ever said nothing like that to me. Like, nobody, like, I was so shocked, y'all. I was so shocked. So I went back in my room and I'm like, alright, cool. Like, I'm just finna like scrape up some money somehow, like ask my grandma for some money or something and buy me my own charger. But like, my thoughts was just racing. Like, did she really just call me out my name? Like, I was so confused because then again, I never seen that side of her. Ever. Like, I didn't see that side of her at all. So, fast forward to the night that it got physical. Yeah. So, like I said, once again, like, I'm up on my phone, like, all night, which I actually should have stopped doing that because I saw that it bothered her, but I kept doing it. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna say everything that I did too. Like, I wasn't completely right in this situation. Like, I did wrong too. And yeah, she came in the room again. She was like, give me your phone. I was like, no. Once again, I'm uncomfortable with giving you my phone. Like, you can take me back to my grandma's house and I can give my grandma back the phone, because I know, like, once you say I can have my phone back, or like once it's time for me to get my phone back, I can get it back. Like, I feel like if I give you my phone, I'm never gonna see it again. So she ended up starting to yell at me, and I called my two best friends. I felt like I had nobody, but I still had them. But like, they couldn't really I really felt like I had nobody, because they couldn't just come pick me up, or like they couldn't just get me out of the situation. So I felt like I had nobody. Like, but like, I can call them like for advice and stuff like that. Like, I had somebody mentally, but I didn't have nobody there for me, like, physically. So I called them and they start screen recording, and as they're screen recording, I'm arguing back and forth with her, and they're yelling too. Like, they're yelling and arguing with her too. So I turned them down though. I'm like, I don't want them to get into it or nothing like that. Like, this don't got nothing to do with them. Like, I don't want them to, like, you know. So I just turned them down. So after us going back and forth for a while, like, her husband come in and he's like, you're very disrespectful. I was disrespectful. She was cussing me out. I was cussing her back out. So he was like, you're disrespectful. You can, like, his favorite words to say to me was like, you can go find somewhere else to stay. And like I said, I'm just coming from some.
She's trying to fight with a new ass kid.
You trying to put your hands on pregnant. A pregnant ass little girl at that. What are you talking about? And if you have your big ass husband come touch me, then it's gonna be like, no, nobody's getting my phone. I'm putting this shit in my room. I move, bro. No, nobody's getting my phone. The fuck, no, stop walking up on me. That's like I said. Nobody's getting my phone, and you're mad, and I don't care. Be mad, stay mad. Okay, like I said, you have all your shit back. I don't need it. Okay, well, it might say disrespectful. You keep doing all that shit in my face. I've been real respectful with you. I could have been cussed you out. I did it. When you called me on my name that one night, you did. And I was like, yeah, well, since you called me a bitch, you had shit right on my door. You had shit I don't have to lie like that. I don't feel shit. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I know I'm not doing my work. Stop talking about it. Nobody touches my phone, bro. Oh God. You get the phone, oh God. Fucking if somebody touches me, I press the turn. Y'all hear this shit, right?
Yes, I'm recording everything.
Fuck, she's trying to have her husband come take my phone from out my hand. Fuck, he will give fuck especially though.
I'm recording.
Fuck, I'm pregnant as fuck.
I'm having
Nobody's getting shit from me. Everybody's touching me off. Y'all off. Fuck on my face. I've been real respectful and nice. You got me fucked up right now.
What the fuck going on?
Over a phone.
What the fuck going on? I'm sleep.
She been, cause she told me that she wanted me to turn my phone in. Y'all know nobody's getting my phone. Everybody knows. They've been trying to get my phone for so long. Nobody's getting my phone. I don't care. Nobody's touching my phone. Fuck, they can send me in the group home.
Bro, they finally gave you a fucking iPhone back.
When they sent me in that group home, I came back and got my phone. What?
I have an anxiety attack.
You motherfuckers pissing me
Oh,
off,
shit.
bro.
The fuck, this bitch has been real ghetto anyway. Calling you all types of bitches, bitch, I hear you.
Right, bitch, and you getting real smart with her like you're a kid, bitch. Who the fuck are you talking to? You talking to her like you one of us, bitch. What? You're not talking to her.
If I felt unwanted or if I didn't even want to be there or didn't feel like being there, I would just leave. So you telling me to go find somewhere else to stay is like, okay, like, I'll go. Like, it never really mattered to me. Like, back then, it never really mattered to me. Like, I'll go. Like, it don't matter. So, what's that sound? It's a tornado warning? I'm nervous because it's like the purge sound, but I think it's a tornado warning. If y'all hear that in the background, I'm so sorry. But back to what I was saying. So as I'm packing my stuff, like my Tums, I was not playing. I was packing my Tums, a water bottle, my phone, and the charger that I had bought myself. So as I'm packing everything, my phone died. She knew I was on the phone. So after my phone died, that's when like she really started to pop it because she knew like there was no witness. So as she's popping it, like I'm okay, like I'm done arguing with you. Like I didn't really argue with people. Like before I was pregnant, like I didn't argue with people. I would just like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like I didn't argue for real. Like I automatically just wanted to fight. So I'm like, I'm pregnant, like I can't fight nobody. Like I'm just gonna remove myself from this situation. Like I don't have time for this. So as we're arguing, she's calling Marcel, which was the person that she went through to have me in foster care, calling him saying that he needs to come pick me up now. Come get this bitch from out my house. She needs to be picked up now. Yes, saying all of this, this is what I'm saying. They will give anybody a foster care license. Literally, anybody a foster care license. So, as she's on the phone with him, well, no, that was way earlier. So, as I'm packing, my phone died. She started popping it even more heavier. So, I'm trying to leave out the door, but her husband is standing right. Like, it was like a door like that. Her husband was standing in the doorway. Her husband is the size of the door with the height and with the width, but he a little bit bigger than the door, like the width of the door. He gotta kind of come in sideways and duck a little bit to get in the door. Like, he was big and tall. So I'm like, I'm not getting out this door even if I wanted to get out the door. So I go for the window, and as I'm going for the window, she pulled my hair. And like I said, like I just said, like, I used to be a fighter. Like, when I wasn't pregnant, I used to be a fighter. Before I got pregnant, I was a fighter. So her pulling my hair, it was like a natural, like, reflex to, like, just swing back. Like, so as we're fighting, I just remember, like, I blacked out. Like, I just remember her being on top of me and hitting me and trying to gouge out my eyes. So her husband eventually get her off of me. So once he get her off of me, that's when he puts, like, he kind of puts me into a hold. And as he has me in a hold, he has his knee in my back, like I'm on, like, the headboard. You know how the headboard is up here, and then in front of the bed there's like the thing, the box spring, and then the mattress. So he had me on the thing that's covering the box spring, like the headboard. Like, I think y'all know what I'm talking about. He had my knee in that and my arms behind my back. So I'm like, get off me, bro. Like, at least get your knees out my back, bro. Like, I'm pregnant, but I'm crying, like, all while I'm saying this. So as I'm crying, he moved me, but he moved me to my dresser. So you see my bed, y'all don't mind my room. You see how my bed is right there, the dresser right here. So that's kind of how it was set up. So I'm by the dresser, like, I'm over here, and I'm on the floor. He got me like this. So she come back in the room, and we get to arguing again, and she was just calling me on my name and all types of stuff. So she, like, kind of pulling my hair as we're arguing. So she got me where it hurt. Like, I'm claustrophobic. Somebody hitting me. I don't like when people touch me. Like, so I'm trying to hit her where it hurts. So she had a son that passed away, and I think while I was there, she still was dealing with that trauma. I feel like that trauma don't ever go away anyway. So her son passed away in 2020. It was 2024 when all of this was going on. No, 2023 when all of this was going on. So
I'm recording it. It's okay. I'm recording.
Why is she using fireworks with a whole fucking...
I started talking about her dead son, y'all, and I never apologized to her for this. But if you see this, I'm very sorry for talking about your son. And that wasn't, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't really have an excuse for that. You hit me where it hurt, so I was trying to hit you where it hurt. I was trying to hit you where it hurt. And I was wrong for that. And I'm sorry for talking about your son. And still to this day, I don't think she ever told her kids or her grandkids that I talked about her son, because they would have hated me. They wouldn't have liked me at all. They would have wanted to fight me. So I don't think they knew that I said anything about her son. So after that, she started going crazy. She started pulling my hair. She started pulling my hair out. Like, I had patches in my hair. She started hitting me in my head, like, doing way more than she was doing when I didn't have my arms behind my back. So I started yelling at him, like, this not fair. Like, get her off me. Like, this is not fair. Like, you got my arms behind my back. And she hitting me. Like, I'm crying, I'm screaming, I'm kicking holes in the wall. Like, yeah. So eventually, after all this, like, I'm starting to feel like a little woozy, like, feeling like I'm finna pass out. Like, I've been screaming, like, he done sat on my stomach. He done put his knee in my back. My baby survived through so much, and it was meant for her to be here. It was meant for her to be here with me. It was meant for her to be here. Period, point blank. So eventually they called the ambulance. They flipped the whole thing on me. That's why I said in my last video, think before you react, because they can flip a whole situation on you because they had a perfect thing. I was trying to leave, so they put me in a hold. That's exactly what they said. I was trying to leave, so they put me in a hold, and that's not what happened at all. That's why I said think before you react, because they can flip a whole situation on you. They can flip the whole thing and make it seem like you're the problem, when really you're not the problem. You're reacting back to what they're doing to you. But the higher ups are always going to believe them over you, unless you have some kind of proof that you weren't the aggressor, because they can make it seem like you're the aggressor because they have a bigger word than you do. Like, especially if you had like a rough past, like me running all the time, like fighting, being disrespectful, like that was already on paper. So they could flip a situation and make it seem like how they wanted to make it seem, and they will believe them because it actually looked like I'm the aggressor, because I've been an aggressor before. You know what I'm trying to say? I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. But think before you react, because they can mess up everything. Like, they can mess up so much stuff for you. Like, they can send you to a group home. Like, yeah, think before you react. Please think before you react. So once I get to the hospital, I'm telling because I'm in the part where you have your baby at, like where pregnant people get cared, and like, yeah, I forgot what that was called, and that's so bad because I had my baby there. But yeah, I was up there. So I was showing them like the patches in my head, the scratches on my body, like my eye. The scratch in my eye though, you couldn't see it because it was in my pupil. Keep that in mind. So after they checked me, everything was fine with my baby. Everything was fine with her. She was perfectly fine. And that made me so happy. Like, that took up for everything that had just happened to me. So then I go downstairs to like the pediatrician side for my eye, like for where the kids and the teenagers get cared for. So as I'm going down there, as I'm walking into the room, she's in the room because the guardian has to stay in the room with the youth, or with the child. A guardian has to stay in there with you. She'd have to be up there with me for like the pregnant people part, but she had to be with me in the pediatrician side. So as I walk in there, I'm like, do she have to be in here? They was like, unfortunately, yes, she has to be in here. So I'm like, all right, bro. So I go in there. We just sit in awkward silence. So the nurse comes in. I tell the nurse what's wrong. Like, my eye got scratched. Like, I can't see, like, something wrong with my eye. So she looking at my eye with a flashlight. She said she don't see nothing. Keep in mind, it's in my pupil. So it was like, we're gonna see if we have an eye doctor, because it's like 5, 4, 3 o'clock in the morning. We left the hospital around 6 or 7. So she's like, I'm gonna see if an eye doctor is in. If he isn't, you guys are gonna have to wait a little bit while we call one in. And she was like, yada 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 about the eye doctor. So I'm like, all right. So as she leaves, my foster mom then agreed. Like, she starts saying how sorry she is. She starts like crying, saying she's sorry, she didn't mean to hurt me, she just didn't want me to leave. Like, I'm not from this town, like, you're not from this town, so like, I don't want you to get lost or kidnapped or anything like that. Like, I may have overreacted or like did too much, like let my anger get the best of me. Like, I'm so sorry, I really did not mean to hurt you. Like, just manipulating me, like manipulating the fuck out of me. Like, just, excuse my language, like manipulating the freak out of me. Like, she was manipulating me. She was like, I'm so sorry, like, I'll take you to go get some stuff for Horizon, like, I'll take you to go do this, I'll take you to go do that, like, we can go get some food after this. So she asked me if I wanted to stay. I said yes. So yeah, still to this day, like, I really like don't know why I say it. So yeah, I'm watching my show and it's loud, but I feel like I don't really know why I stayed, but like a part of me feel like I stayed because I felt like I had nobody and they had money. So I felt like me getting treated like that was to give my baby like a better life, which it worked. She got everything she wanted until they tried to take her from me, but that's another story for another day. But what I learned from out this situation is not to trust everybody and always trust my mom's word, because my mom literally like told me how everything was gonna play out, and that's exactly how it played out. Also, like, forms of manipulation, like, now I can see it and I can remove it from out like my life before it gets too hectic, like with anybody trying to manipulate me. Also, I've learned if somebody keeps overly trying to explain themselves instead of doing the actions to explain themselves, then whatever they're telling you is most likely a lie. Like, she will always overly explain how she loves me like I'm family, but then would treat me the complete opposite. And like, I know you guys are probably like, why would you say it like that's so stupid? But like, another thing is like, I was used to that. Like, I wasn't used to getting called out my name or like getting like my hands put on me like that, but I was used to that. Me and my mom will argue. My mom would never call me on my name though. Like, that was new. Me and my mom will argue. Like, I would hit my mom and we would start fighting. Like, I was just used to that. Like, I was out of control, but like, I was used to that. So when I got there, I felt like it was payback from the universe for everything that I did to my mom. But I don't know, like, that's really it though. Like, I really used to beat myself. I still kind of do beat myself up about it, because a lot of stuff that's going on today is like, it's chasing me. Like, it's her, that with everything that she said about me is chasing me till now. So my process is almost over. Like, I won't be in this for too much longer, so I'm not really tripping. Like, this all will be done, but like, it's so tiring, and me and my mom have learned a big lesson from out of this. Also, if you guys want a story time on how me and my mom's relationship got to a point to where she needed help with me, let me know. Also, let me know if you guys want more story times, because a lot of interesting things that's happened to me in my life. So yeah. Oh yeah, and this is raw and uncut. I'm not cutting nothing out. I'm not watching it, because then I'm gonna want to delete the whole thing. So raw and uncut, so be patient with me. Also, I don't have a laptop or anything like that. I don't have a phone. I'm recording off an iPad, so be patient with me for that too. Thank you guys. Love you.